Settle. It's okay. Hello there. Why are you here? No, don't worry about him. He's a good boy. We just don't get many visitors here. So, who are you? A traveler? Well, you're just in time. I just made some food. You're welcome to have some. Well, why not? Don't worry about him. He's alright. So what are you looking for then? A secret? Well, okay then. You don't have to tell me. But please, come sit. So, traveler, why are you really here? The village is pretty far from here, and in a very different direction from where the road splits off. And there are plenty of signs. And I'm sure you've seen the graves in front. You heard that there was a monster that's been living here. Did your master tell you that? Well, no one comes here other than those chosen by Athena. So let's skip the lies. Don't try and hide it. Of course I knew. Like I said, no one else comes here. That's correct. You're not the first to try and claim this place. And you won't be the last. Did she ever give you specifics on the monster? Thought not. Of course I can tell. I can sense your fear and nervousness. The way you hold your sword in your sheath, ready to draw. There's no need to be nervous. Relax and sit with me. Why? Then sit with me and have dinner. I made some good lamb. And I have very good wine. Yes, it's from here. Now eat. Now, what's your name? Mine... Well, we'll get to that later. So, why did Athena pick you, of all people, to come here? Everyone else had a reason. Fine hunters, warriors, strategists. All of them failed. Those graves in front. Those were theirs. I'm not gonna lie. I have no reason to. Trying something new. She didn't tell you specific. As cryptic as ever as any other god. Well, I'm here because my god chose me to be here. This was a temple of Athena. Quite a popular place to worship her. But my god chose me to take it and make sure no one else worships here again. My pet simply helps me. Good to keep most away, other than those, more stubborn people. Yes. Ares is my god. He chose me to be here. Or, we made a deal. Well, if you would take that hand off that sword of yours, I'll tell you my story. Now eat. Thin. It's a long walk. And here's the wine. Well, in our lives, and you can attest to this, we are taught to fear but respect Ares. Reject his rage and bloodlust. considering he is the embodiment of the horrors of war. And to look to the other gods, like Athena. Sadly, Athena is more picky. She is a strategist. She is the goddess of heroes. And sadly for me, when I needed her, I was not in her sights. So, this is what happened. When my family was slain, and my home burned by a group of Cyclops, I prayed. When the Cyclops came, I prayed, and no one answered but Ares. Athena paid no attention to me. I was not worth her time. Zeus, nothing. Hera, nothing. Not even for my children. But Ares answered me. He gave me the strength to fight. He gave me the will to stand against them, and I slew them that day. I could not save my family in time, but I could avenge them. He only asked for one thing from me, to make sure no one worships Athena in this temple again. Very simple, don't you think? But I've not just been sitting here. I do travel to the neighboring villages, helping out where I can. It gets quite boring, just sitting here waiting for another champion of Athena. And by no means is that looking down on the past warriors that came here. Each were skilled fighters and strategists. I will give them that. But arrogance was their undoing. All of them. Believing wholeheartedly, because they were chosen by Athena, that they would be the next Hercules, or whatever great hero they're hearing about. But no, like all the same, they fell. Some came with bows, some came with knives and spears. One tried to poison me, if you can believe that part. Very tactical of them. But no, it did not work. I'm a bit curious of what your plan was. Oh, you don't want to tell me? That's fine. But the point I'm trying to make is I've been fighting for a while now, and I'm tired. We have good food, and it's been a while since I've just talked to someone that isn't growling at me in response. So why don't we just sit down and have a meal together? We can fight tomorrow, we can fight next week, I don't care. I just want to talk. I'm tired. Yes, I've been going to the villages to help them. It's not uncommon that a new creature comes. Everyone needs help every now and then, don't you think? Rage does come over me sometimes, but I have mastered that. Everyone fears rage and believes that we should not be driven by it. But why not? Why can't it be our strength? Why can't it be a driving force to do great things? Why does it only need to be bad? Isn't that a little strange? Why should we always be cold and collected? Should we abandon our feelings? That's what Athena thinks. Very tactical in mind. Yes, you can defend her all you like, but I have made my peace, and that is what I believe. I did worship her at one point, same as the other gods. Ares every now and then, because you must respect all gods. But when I needed them, they didn't answer. And here I am. Just me and a big cat. And yes, that is the Manticore. He's a good boy. A little needy at times. Loves to cuddle. He's a bit big, but that's fine. It gets cold here at night. Don't laugh at me. See? We don't have to fight. In your story, I'm the monster you need to slay because the god has told you to. And I am, well, I wouldn't say hero, but I'm someone that was abandoned by the gods. And one picked me. One helped me. He listened to my plight. He listened to my pain and gave me the strength to fight back. So why wouldn't I do something for him in return? I just want you to think about this. We can fight if you want, but I just want to ask you a simple question. Do we have to fight? Can we just have a meal together and just be friends?